Riding lawnmower runs for 5 or 10 minutes and shuts off. There's a secret screen inside the carburetor. Chances are that's the culprit. Today I'm going to show you how to find it and get it cleaned out. So right behind this fuel inlet elbow is a screen, and it catches debris, which will cause your engine to run for 5 or 10 minutes, and then it will drain all the fuel in the bowl, and it can't replenish it fast enough. The engine will shut off, let it sit, restart, do the same thing over again. So you're going to use a vice grips and gently twist this and pull it out. Be careful not to wreck anything. Pay attention to what direction your fuel inlet is pointing before you remove it. Okay, now it's off, and you can see right in there, is a clogged screen. Debris in there. Now you don't have to do this, but if you want to pull the bowl and back flush it, that's probably the best way. Otherwise you could use a little screwdriver and prick out the debris and spray, but probably best to come from the inside. Gonna have some fuel come out there. Again, keep track of which way the solenoid and bowl was oriented, just like that. You can see it's all clean in there. And we'll take out the rod there and the needle and float. Set that aside. Now right there is where we're going to be spraying some carb cleaner. So we're going to be spraying right in there and then watching for debris coming out right there. You can see the debris that came out. So we'll give those some good sprays. Now I'm actually going to remove this screen. You don't have to do that, but this specific carburetor has already had this problem before, and chances are everything that's collected here will probably just pass through, and I don't want this to keep happening every year. So obviously I'm also clearing out the fuel tank. We'll be making sure the fuel filter is good to go, but it looks like these are smaller micron than the fuel filter, so stuff's getting through the fuel filter and then collecting there. Alright, and that screen came out with just some compressed air, so now we're all clean in there. Alright, now make sure your elbow's cleaned up, and then also this housing in here, and then we'll just insert it like that and use our vice grips to get it pressed in. Again, be careful, don't go super tight, just get it nice and snug. And if you want to, you can put a Loctite or maybe Permatex retaining compound. That would help, ensure it stays in, but it shouldn't have a problem. So I'm just gonna install it the way it is. Alright, now it's all installed there. Don't use a hammer or anything, like I said, be careful. Now we'll reinstall the needle and float. Make sure that's all clean. And then of course make sure you insert the rod. Now we'll put the bowl back on. Alright, then install your bowl like that. Make sure it's centered, make sure the O-ring and gasket is fine. Make sure that's all clean. And then just snug up that bolt there. Now it's ready for reassembly. So make sure all your gaskets are good and make sure you get everything hooked up.